All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Prosperity Mindset Call. This morning, Cedric Penn from Houston, Texas. This morning, I want to talk a little bit about our industry of relationship marketing. I want people to really understand that, what we have and the power of what we have and the kind of leverage and speed and kind of, the velocity that it can create, not only here in the United States, but globally. I'm just going to hit you with some facts and figures this morning because I think every now and then, I think we got to be renewed of really how big of an opportunity that we're in today, so we can understand the magnitude of the opportunity for all of us to become successful in this industry. And I remember when I first got exposed to the industry, I was in the industry, but I to be honest with you, I didn't understand the magnitude and how big of an opportunity to create wealth this really was until probably about a year into it, and I start really studying the inside of the industry and understanding what made this industry as big as it is, but more importantly, how could you become successful inside the industry? So I started studying successful companies and trends and people that were earning significant income and where they were earning that income from. And I was able to kind of get a boilerplate of where and why this industry was as big and strong as it is and vibrant as it is. But first of all, let everybody understand is that, and I want you to listen to me very clear, because most people that we're coming in contact with, 95% of people have no clue whatsoever about the power of direct sales or relationship marketing. Just remember that. 95% of the people that we come in contact with have no clue whatsoever about the power of our industry. And it really used to puzzle me, because I would say, how do these people don't know? But ladies and gentlemen, please understand, if you understand the rules of the game, you'll know how to play the game. We're playing in a game of misdirected, misunderstood people that when we come in contact with them, we got to understand that we must educate them a little bit about what we're doing and how we're doing it. Because believe it or not, the lay world out there does not understand the power of our industry. 95% of the people that we come in contact with have no clue about the power and the leverage of this industry. Think about that for a second. One of the things you want to keep in mind, over 7 decades of relationship marketing history, there's been over $200 billion in revenue. $200 billion in revenue. Over 100 million people have engaged in relationship marketing. So when I hear people say, oh, that's a pyramid scheme. Well, how does a pyramid scheme last 70 years, 200 billion in revenue, and 100 million people doing it? So you're telling me there's 100 million stupid people walking around the globe? I don't see it. There's $200 billion that was generated from 100 million stupid people for 70 years, and nobody's figured it out yet? Ladies and gentlemen, understand you can hang your hat on the industry. The industry is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere, okay? So understand that when you're talking to people. These are just quick facts and figures that you want to know so you feel confident about being a part of something that's real, that's vibrant. I remember a few years ago, back in 2006, a little bit longer than a few years ago, the University of Chicago, Illinois contacted me and 5 other relationship marketing success stories to come in to talk to you could get a minor in business administration and international networking. And they wanted us to come in and talk about the power of global relationships and networking to their students. This is a university. This is how powerful our industry is. I want to share some figures with you because I want you to understand this. This is another question I get. Well, why doesn't the U.S., why are the people here in the U.S., they don't get it? No, people get it in the U.S. We just haven't talked to the people that are getting it. And let me share with you why this is still the number one market in the world. Okay? Out of the 100 million people involved globally around the world, the United States has almost 17 million distributors. Out of the 100 million people that are involved globally in our industry, almost 17 million. Indonesia, about 10 million. India, about 6 million. Korea, about 5.5 million. Russia, about 5 million. Brazil, a little over 4.5 million. Malaysia, about 4.25 million. Philippines, a little bit less than 4 million. Japan, 3.2 million. Okay? Now think about this for a second. out of $200 billion that have been generated, out of $200 billion in revenues, here's the top revenue generating countries. United States, number one, 32 billion. China, 27 billion. Japan, 17 billion. Korea, 14. Brazil, 14. Germany, 8. Mexico, 8. Russia, 4. Malaysia, 4. France, 3 billion. Now, the reason why I want to share this with you, is that the world is ours. The world, I believe, is a pearl. We're looking for pearls. We just keep pulling out shells, and eventually we're going to find a pearl. Well, we got to look right here, right in front of us, too. Sometimes we're looking for diamonds, and we're standing on them. Sometimes we're looking for diamonds, and we're standing on them. There's actually a book called The Acres of Diamonds. It's a great book. You might want to grab that book for personal growth and enhancement. But my whole message this morning is that the world does not truly understand what we're doing. But we've been able to create $200 billion in revenue and 100 million people doing it. The United States is still the most dominant market from a production standpoint as far as the number of people involved in it. So what does that tell us? It tells us the opportunity is here. We're only looking for 3 to 5 people, ladies and gentlemen. 3 to 5 people to see what you see, that are willing to do what you do, to make some sacrifices for a short period of time to get you where you want to go. That's all we're looking for. We're not looking for an army of people. We're looking for 3 to 5, 7 max. 7 max. I look at any organization I ever built, 400,000, 500,000 people. I have 5 to 7 key people that drove that business to create the 300,000 to 400,000, 500,000 people that was created in that organization. It all boils down to those key people that caught the vision. And I hear people all the time say, well, what's the catch? The catch is you catch the vision. That's the catch. That's the catch to this. There's no catch. Catch is will you catch the vision. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for 5 to 7 people around the world in 145 countries. So why would I get upset when someone doesn't see it? Why would I be upset when someone doesn't call me back? Why would I get upset when someone doesn't take my call? What do I care? We know the numbers are 95% of our audience has no clue about what we're doing and the power of it. They're part of the 95%. Who cares? I'm not emotionally attached, and you should not be as well. I'm emotionally attached to the process, not the people in the process, but the process. The process will weed out the people that don't see it, the 5% that we're looking for, that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, that are ready to take it to the next level, that are tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. Those people you'll resonate with. Just know the rules of the game. Just know the rules of the game. We're looking for those 5 to 7 key people anywhere in the world. That's why it's beautiful to be involved in a company that truly taps into a global market. Because now I have 145 countries to look for 5 to 7 people, and not 1, not 2, not 3. That widens my network. Net. You can fish with a line, or you can fish with a net. Successful people in this industry, we learn how to fish with a net. And I want to share something with you. One of my old mentors told me this. He said, Cedric, we're out fishing, and we're on this boat, and you're putting bait on the line, and you're dropping your line, and this is why you're not having a success. He said, because you're an athlete, you've been successful in different parts of your life, in business. He said, but when you get a bite and you get the fish bites on your bait, and it's hooked in his mouth, you're so excited that you want to be the guy to get credit for bringing the fish in the boat. You won't pass the pole to the professional. He said, just do me a favor. Just slide over 3 inches to your left or 3 inches to your right. Pass the pole to a professional fisherman. That's your upline. That's your support line. That's the people that have had incredible success in this industry. Let them bring in the fish. You take the fish off the bait, put it in the bait, put it in the boat. When you go to weigh the fish, you're still collecting the money. You get paid by weight. Ladies and gentlemen, we get paid by volume. It doesn't matter where the volume comes from, but who creates the volume. Just be a part of the process of getting that volume in the boat. The boat is your house. The boat is your house. That's what I want to share this morning on the Prosperity Mindset Call. The world is ours. The world is ours. Are you willing to stay in the game long enough to find those 5 to 7 key people? I believe this, ladies and gentlemen. I believe this wholeheartedly. Every single year, we walk past 10 people that would explode your life, explode your business. The question is, are you going to say something to them? Are you going to say something to them? Or are you just going to let them walk past? There's 10 people a year that you walk past, that you stick to, make eye contact with, that will explode your life, that will change your life. The question is, will you say something to them? Do you have enough confidence and courage for 30 seconds to ask them the question? Thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the balance of your day. We got 4 broadcasts today, noon, 4, 7 to 9 p.m. We got our team training broadcast tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss it. Get your teams plugged into it. Let's go out and make a difference. Take care, everybody.